With those numbers rising, Governor Asa Hutchinson began his COVID-19 community conversation tour around the state this evening, starting in Cabot. Our Katrin Asaf was at tonight's meeting and joins us now with what happened. Katrin.
Well, Hunter, just based on the number of attendees at today's meeting, I would say this was a pretty successful first run. The governor was able to hear from healthcare workers, educators, and general members of the public about their concerns on COVID, as well as answer any questions related to the COVID vaccine. His goal with these conversations is to get more shots in arms, and this is just stop number one.
Please be seated.
As Arkansas's new COVID cases hit 1,000 for the second day in a row, Governor Asa Hutchinson is hitting the road, answering questions and injecting the natural state with vaccine awareness.
So there's not a whole lot the state can do. It's all about what the community can do.
Cabot is the first stop of his COVID Community Conversations Tour, an opportunity for folks to have their voices heard and learn more about the COVID-19 vaccine. Questions asked included what to do about misinformation.
I spend a large part of my day dispelling myths, bad information, propaganda.
A topic that was brought up again when attendees pointed out that internet access in rural towns can be hard to come by.
What are your suggestions and plans for getting the most information out to them when they don't have access to the internet?
Other concerns included the dangerous Delta variant sweeping the state, answered by Dr. Jose Romero.
It is the young, healthy individual that is now winding up in the hospital or dying from this disease.
And the theory that the vaccine affects fertility. Dr. William Greenfield with UAMS says that's a myth.
There is no bearing on the impact of fertility in men or women.
But while those who showed up walked away with new information, so did the governor, who vowed to take the words of the community to heart.
We're going to have to increase our supply of printed material that answers these questions
in order to protect his state. Now, we don't have the final locations and dates of the other COVID community conversations, but Governor Hutchinson says more are to come. His goal is to have at least 50% of the state vaccinated by the end of July. Reporting in Cabot, I'm Katrin Asaf. Hunter.
All right, a big goal.